A woman lay on a hospital bed, beside a man who sat quietly. She looked at him with sad eyes, asking if today was the day. She went home, her face pale and marked by fatigue as she held his hand tightly. They left the hospital, and at home family gathered for dinner. The man's mother mentioned it was time for their grown children to marry, causing him discomfort. Later the woman's mother echoed similar sentiments, and the couple faced pressure surrounding marriage, sitting together with unease. Standing in the hallway, despair washed over her, as tears welled. He caressed her face reassuringly, while she cried in his arms, returning to the hospital, where her pain persisted amid doctors and nurses checking her chart. They sat in the park as tears shimmered in her eyes, and he held her hand while she found solace resting her head on his shoulder. They walked in the rain, his umbrella protecting her, while he got wet, and cooked together at home. She smiled while leaning on his shoulder, expressing love during conversations on the sofa. Together on the bed she held a box with 2 rings, while he gazed at her lovingly. On the beach they embraced, a ring on her finger, happiness evident in her smile as they hugged on the grass, kissed her cheek, and enjoyed the amusement park. Watching the sunset they walked hand in hand, smiling at each other, leaning close, hugging as joy filled their hearts. Back in the hospital room she lay peacefully, while he held her hand, his sorrow visible, tears falling, her eyes closed. Alone he gazed out the window, and held 2 rings engraved with names, standing by the sea, throwing them into the waves as ripples spread. He walked into the sunset, his shadow stretching long, and a sense of silence enveloped the scene, leaving his lone figure against the dying light. Would he find solace?